Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the RMRL FALCONGRAFIX Elite Street Stock Series. We got just a couple seconds. We're going to get underway for our first heat race here tonight. We'll see what these boys can do. We are at the famed Dover Speedway, the Monster Mile. First time for us here with the Street Stocks. We'll see what we can do with these bad boys. Kind of a smaller field tonight, but we're going to have a good time. Alright, first heat race is on deck. Looks like front row, we got Trouton and Stefan. Row number 2, Dustin Buck and Larson Parker. 10 laps. These cars are pretty much going to be flat out all the way around this bad boy. Check out our race info. Alright, so 81 degrees, track temperature, she's a blistering one, 109. Have to keep an eye on those tires tonight. I do believe we have one extra set. We are running a shortened race, so we're only running 50 laps. So good luck to the drivers in our heat race here. We're only 10 laps in our heat race. These boys are getting ready to put on a good show. Let's find a little better camera angle, shall we? There we go. Kenny Trouton in that lime green number 25. You're not going to miss that thing anywhere on the track. Bad Brad Stefan. Had the week off in the late model stocks, so we just got done running due to an on-track incident. So he's looking to get back in her tonight. Dustin Buck in that old body Camaro. Having a pretty good run so far this season. And won again the 18 machine. A past champion here in the RMRL, Larson Parker, won a super late model series years ago for us. Going off into turn number 1, green flag is in the air. That 89 of Bad Brad Stefan's going to take the lead from Kenny Trouton. Here comes the 18 of Larson Parker. He's going to dip down in behind him in second place. Kenny Trouton's going to fall all the way back to third already in the opening laps of this one. So where these guys finish in their heat race will dictate where they start the A main. Ooh, Trouton pancakes that wall pretty good. Dustin Buck looking to make a move on the inside with that number 68 machine. Not going to be able to complete the pass. Kenny's going to hold on to P number 3. Larson Parker, Bad Brad Stefan, all over each other. Larson Parker drafting. He is tucked up underneath that 89 machine, pushing him around the track. Larson Parker taking over the lead now. Sorry about that. Brad Stefan holding on to second. Here comes Dustin Buck. White flag is in the air. 1 to go. Great battle by these guys. Brad's got one corner to get it done. He's going to throw it in down low. Ooh, not going to do it. Pushes up high. Larson Parker's going to hold on to the lead for heat race number 1. Good battle by everybody on that one. Alright, heat race number 2 is up on deck. Let's check out the starting lineup for that. Front row, we got Alan Wernicke and defending champion James Pileski. Dwayne Kernahan in third. Travis Lepenis in fourth. Good group of guys here tonight. I'd keep an eye on that 93. He has been super fast in the Elite Street Stock Series. But the one you can never count on is that number 16 car of Travis Lepenis. Travis runs up front week in and week out. Green flag is in the air. Outside lane gets a good jump. Like the inside line might have missed a shift. James held up for him. Didn't want to get a jump in the start penalty. Two by two as they continue to go through these corners. Side by side as they cross the stripe still. James with the slight advantage now. It's like Travis might get hung up on that high side. Alan Wernicke is in second. Kernahan and Lepenis battling side by side for third. Everybody does transfer, so where they finish is where they're going to start for the A main. Alan Wernicke riding right behind that number 93. Might have learned a little something from that first heat race. He saw how Mr. Larson did it. Looking to the inside, back up high. Right on the back bumper of 93 of Pileski. Kernahan holding strong in that third position over teammate Travis Lepanis. Wernicke once again looking low, not quite there this time. Second group might be closing up the gap. Ooh, they pound the wall pretty hard. Got almost like a tandem draft like we used to see in NASCAR a couple years back. Wernicke wearing out that back bumper of the 93. We're going to be 2 to go this time by. Got to be getting close to go time for Wernicke. Allen makes a hard move down low. He's got a fender on him. Side by side as they go through turns 3 and 4. James with the slight advantage. Drag race down the front straightaway. Wernicke trying to get a little bit of a side draft. White flag is in the air. Here comes Wernicke with a slight advantage. Oh, they touch. James up into the wall. Here comes Dwayne Kernahan and Travis Lepanis. Dwayne Kernahan is going to steal the win. Travis Lepanis in second. Alan Wernicke in third after touching with the 93 of Pileski. What a crazy finish. Alright, we're going right into our A main. 50 laps, 1 set of tires. Let's see what these guys got going on. Let's see what their plan is. Alright, starting on the front row. Our heat race winners, Larson Parker, Dwayne Kernahan. Row number 2, we got Bad Brad Stefan in that number 89 machine. Outside of him in that number 16, Travis Lepanis. Row number 3, Mr. Dustin Buck. Outside of Dustin, old rivalry, Alan Wernicke. Inside our last row, we got the 25 of Kenny Troughton and our defending champion, James Pileski. $50 laps the distance for our A main here, folks. These guys are going to put on a pretty good show. You won't be disappointed. We might want to get the right logo on the screen. We're not racing dirt cars tonight. We're racing the FALCONGRAFIX Elite Street Stock Series, brought to you by the RMRL Rusty Misfits Racing League. Our pace car dips off. We're going to go on green as we exit turn number 4. Green flag is in the air. Parker and Kernahan going to lead us down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Good run by the 18. Get a nice push from Brad Stefan in that 89. They're going to clear Kernahan and the outside road. And here comes Dustin Buck. Oh, we got a car going around. Oh! Massive hit. How was the caution flag not out? There it is.
I was barely there, bud.
We're going to back this thing up real quick and take a look, see what happened here.
was barely inside of him. He dropped across me.
Alright, let's keep an eye on the 89 there. He moved to the high side. Dustin Buck was down low. Spotter must not have told him he was there. Bad chain reaction. Boom! Stefan kills the 93 car. And the 25. He is done as well. Looks like Kenny Trouton has dropped out due to damage. We got James Pileski in the pits. Looks like he's trying to work on some of the damage. Brad Stefan coming down pit road to work on that 89 machine. We do not have any fast repairs in this one. So you got to try to work on and get as much work done on the car as possible. Oh, Stefan overshoots his pit slightly. Dustin Buck back out. Must have had minimal damage. A crazy start to this Delaware start. If you are looking for a place to race, come check out the Rusty Misfits Racing League. I think we're up to racing now 6 nights a week. Monday nights we got 2 different series. We got the Strangebrew late model stocks. We got the...
Whose fault was that?
So Monday nights we got the Strangebrew late model stock series, followed by the FALCONGRAFIX Elite Street Stock series. On Tuesday nights, we got the All the Dirt Rookie Mini Stocks, where we race both asphalt and dirt. On Wednesday nights, we have the Dirt Track Challenge, brought to you by Trouton Designs. Kenny Trouton in that number 25 car machine we saw. Thursday nights, we got Foster's Custom Rods Dirt Car Series, where we race pro late models and B modifieds. Friday nights we got a new series starting up where they're racing more mini stocks, but everybody's allowed. And then we got a Legend series starting up on Sundays. Looks like the lights are off on the pace car. We're getting ready to go green flag racing once again. Stefan and Pileski still in the pits. Heavy damage done to both of those machines. Already 2 laps down, both of them. We'll see what this brings. Larson Parker, Brad, and Dwayne Kernahan restarting this one. Kernahan gets a much better start this time. Here comes Travis Lapanis and the 72 of Alan Wernicke. Dustin Buck hanging out back there in 5th place. Looks like he had minimal damage due to that incident. Hopefully it doesn't affect the aerodynamics, which, because of the size of this track, are a little more important here. Larson Parker jumping out to an early lead. We'll see if he's able to maintain without burning up his equipment. He was leading the late model stock race at 5 flags just a little bit ago, and he burned up all of his stuff. Kenny Trouton in chat says he votes to never do this track again. Please and thank you. Yeah, it's not much fun when you can't make it past turn 2. Travis Lapanis closing in on that 18 of Larson Parker. Dwayne Kernahan, after starting in 2nd, has fallen back to 4th. That 16 machine is catching up to the bumper of Larson Parker. I do believe these guys are teammates at least partially. So I know they're going to race each other hard, but they're also going to race each other clean. Probably one of the biggest tracks we go to on the circuit. Here comes the 72 of Alan Wernicke looking to take away that second place. They drag race down the back straightaway. Wernicke now solidly in second. We'll see if he's able to close the gap on that 18 machine. Larson Parker with 4/10 of a second lead over them right now. If these guys fall in line, they should be able to reel him back in. Now, I feel your pain there, Kenny. I had a couple bad weeks in the rookie mini stock series, and bouncing back last week and getting that win in the dirt series made me feel a lot better. All right, we've closed back up on the bumper. Here comes Wernicke. He's going to be challenging for that lead here shortly. We're on lap 12. First caution came out on lap 2. Oh, pardon me. Top 3 nose to tail. We got a little bit of a gap back to the 36 car of Dwayne Kernahan, and then Dustin Buck is right on his back bumper. Hard into the wall. Alan Wernicke looking to get his nose underneath that 18 machine. Larson Parker's got to be careful. He did slap that wall a little bit on the back straightaway. Travis Lapinus looking to the inside of the 72 machine. Pretty equally gapped out here. They get a little spread out, and then they get all bunched back up, and then they get spread out again, and Larson Parker's, oh my lord, Larson Parker holding on to that lead currently, but they're not letting them break away by any means. Here comes Alan Wernicke challenging for that lead. Larson Parker's going to try to do the crossover move down the back front straightaway. jump on board with Alan Wernicke here for a minute and watch how he is driving around this track. Looks like he's fighting on the wheel. You can hear that throttle get burped just a little bit in the corner. Slide right out up to that outside wall. Now let's look at it from Larson Parker's point of view. Larson trying to hold it down a little bit lower on corner exit. Spends a lot more time off the throttle than Wernicke. He is right on his back bumper. Oh, Wernicke washes up just a little bit. Not quite going to be enough for Larson Parker to get him. Ooh, looks like we got a bump draft going down the front straightaway. Larson Parker says you're fast, but let me see if I can help you out, make you a little bit faster. Travis Lapenas holding on to P number 3. Larson Parker once again pushing that 72 through the corners. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. We're live from Dover Speedway, the Monster Mile, home of miles. Who's going to bring home the victory tonight in that monster trophy? Got a heck of a battle right now for first place. We got the 18 of Larson Parker all over the back bumper of Alan Wernicke. Travis Lapenas in third. Dustin Bucknell up to fourth. See if he's going to be challenging here for third shortly. Dustin is the only guy running one of the old school bodies. Everybody else has swatched over to the new Monte Carlos. Halfway there, 25 laps to go this time by. Justin tells Kenny, you weaved instead of dodged. Larson Parker trying to get it done on the high side. Not the easiest way to pass here at Dover, but it looks like he's going to get it done. Wernicke going to battle back as they go through turns 1 and 2. Larson's getting a good run off of the corners down the straightaways. Side by side as they enter into turns 3 and 4. Wernicke's going to maintain his lead. Ooh, they touch. Looked like the back end of that 72 got a little bit squirrely. Thanks everybody for tuning in and spending your Monday night with us here at the FALCONGRAFIX Elite Street Stock Series, even though I labeled this stream wrong. Thanks, Justin, for pointing that out. Alan Wernicke is leading. They're all bunched up behind him, though. Larson Parker's trying to make him go faster. Parker wants to try that high side one more time. Lost a lot of momentum there. Might have opened the door for the 16. Oh, but here comes Dwayne Kernahan in the 36, looking to make a move underneath his teammate, Travis Lapenas. Parker just pushing that 72 around here. Looks like he's got a little better speed, but not enough to get by him. 72 not wanting to let that 18 get to his inside. Well, he might have opened the door up there. Here comes Larson Parker. Larson once again trying the high side going into turn 3. Ooh, they almost touch. Larson trying to get a little bit of a side draft off the 72. Larson had it that time at the line. I wouldn't have wanted to try to guess that, but my scoring software said he had it. Larson with the slight advantage as they enter turn number 3, but here comes the 72 battling back on the bottom. Drag race down the front straightaway, that time by Wernicke had it. They touched. Both front runners got a little squirrely. Now here comes the 16 of Travis Lapidus and Dwayne Kernahan in the 36. 17 laps to go. Things are starting to get heated up. Wernicke with the advantage as they head down the back straightaway. Larson Parker not giving an inch. Travis Lapidus pushing him down the straightaway. The 72 kind of all by himself. The 36 not close enough to add anything. Larson Parker had it at the line that time by. 15 laps to go for these guys to settle this thing. Wernicke gets him in 1 and 2. Larson battles back on the high side down the back straightaway side by side as they enter into turn number 3 and 4. Bumper to bumper, door to door. Larson Parker's going to have the advantage that time. Oh, Wernicke in the 16 touch. 16 gets into the wall a little bit. Wernicke doing everything he can to hold off that 18 machine. Door to door again as they cross the stripe. Larson Parker with the slight advantage that time. "13 laps to go. The drivers behind look like they might be getting a little impatient. They want to win too. Top 5 cars, you could throw a blanket over them. Wernicke has the lead that time by. Kernahan almost looks like he wants to make it 3 wide going down the straightaway. Parker trying to pinch the 72 down. The 72 trying to muscle his way up. Oh, so close. Half of a fender, half of a bumper maybe as they cross the stripe. Larson Parker with the slight advantage. Drag race down the back straightaway once again. See how close these guys are getting. Oh, they touched there. Dwayne Kernahan getting up close and personal with that 72 machine. Oh. Starting to lean on each other a little bit too much. Tires probably starting to go away, unable to hold their lines. 18 trying to pinch him down. 17 trying to, or the 72 trying to make his corner exit. '72 is going to clear him. We got 9 laps to go. Larson Parker battling back. Not giving in at all. I wouldn't want to try to guess who was at the lead that time as they crossed the stripe. It was too close to call. These guys got 7 laps to go for one of these drivers to either come home the hero or come home the zero. Larson Parker doing everything he can on that high side. Can't quite get the 72 car cleared. They touch again as they come out of turn number 3. James Pileski back on the track. Looks like he finally got his damage repaired. Going to be a non-factor in this one. Might be able to gain a position or two, and it looks like he has over Brad Stefan. Every point helps. Here comes Dustin Buck in that 68 machine. He could be a deciding factor in this battle for the lead. We got 5 laps to go. Oh, they're bumping, they're bumping. Parker's got it that time. Oh, they're leaning on each other going down the back straightaway with 4 laps to go. If I was Travis riding around in 3rd place, I think I'd kind of let these two battle it out and maybe take each other out and steal the victory. Kind of like Kernahan did in the heat race. Three laps to go. We've only had 1 caution so far tonight, and that was at the earliest lap. Oh, our leaders touch. They both go up the track, both up into the wall. They're going to collect a 68. Travis Lepanis is going to steal the lead on lap. Oh, I don't even know where we're at. Lap 48. Buck regains control. Larson regains control. Actually, Wernicke, Buck got the short end of the stick on now, and Travis Lepanis, 2 laps to go, steals the lead. We'll see if Wernicke's got anything left, but he about probably used them tires up the way those guys were racing. White flag is in the air. No chance at a green-white checkered. It's hero or zero time for the 16 machine. Looks like he's going for hero. Travis Lepanis in that 16 machine is going to bring home the lead, or the victory. Alan Wernicke is going to take 2nd. Larson Parker might end up getting a vacation for that one. All right, we're gonna see who all joins us for an interview. It might be an interesting night. We do have all three of the drivers up in the lounge. We will give them just a minute to cool down, and we will get started with our post-race interviews momentarily. Right, Jeremy? That was a crazy finish. I was kind of expecting that. Those guys were leaning on each other hard for easily the last 20 laps. All right, unofficially bringing home that 18 machine in third place, we got Mr. Larson Parker.
Oh, what's up?
That was a crazy race, bud.
Yeah, I was trying the whole side draft thing. I didn't it it was working, and then I forced him too low on accident, and then it kind of messed both of us up. So,
You guys were racing door to door for easily the last 25, 30 laps.
yeah, I didn't want to race him that close, but that's like I had to be that close if I wanted to stay nose to nose with them, so I was just kind of winging it. I don't do drafting. I'm a short track guy, so I didn't really know.
Yeah, this is probably one of the biggest tracks we've ever come to with these cars, so it's a little different for everybody. Overall, a really good race. We had that one caution early on, and then you guys put on a heck of a show. The top five, you guys were all underneath of a blanket. Unfortunately for Dustin Buck, he kind of got the short end of the stick a couple times.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was fun. It would have been. I feel like it would have been a lot more fun if we had the full field, but I also feel like there would have been a lot more regs, so it's kind of could go either way with that.
Yes, sir, exactly. Well, you did bring home that thing in at third place unofficially. We'll see what happens. And then who do you want to give shout outs to tonight?
I'll shout out you for broadcasting, Trav and Dwayne for also racing and running pretty good, and then that's about it.
All right, bud. Well, you have a wonderful night.
Thank you, you too.
All right, our second place finisher says no comments for the interview tonight. He's going to take a moment and take a breath. We can respect that out of Mr. Wernicke. He had a hard fought battle all night long. So we'll let him have this one, and we will catch up with him at another time. On to our race winner, Travis Lapena. Travis bringing home that number 16 machine in first place. Congratulations, bud.
A little bit of luck involved, but also putting it at the right spot at the right time. I mean, as it got later, I knew it was going to have a restrictor plate edge to it, and then it was going to start. There's going to be a little bit of pinball, so I was hoping just to get momentum and get a run at the right time.
Yeah, you had to be patient with this one. We were watching those top two for easily the last 30 laps, and I'm surprised that didn't happen earlier.
Yeah, I think we were kind of wrapping our heads around what a street stock was like at Dover. I think we were all expecting it to get loose, which it did at some point, way later than I thought it was going to. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of uncharted territory. Like we don't do street stocks on a big track like this that often, so
No, you definitely.
everyone's racecraft's going to be a little off on something like this.
Oh, for sure. Looks like you fell back a little bit at one point, battled your way back up to third, and you were in third when the key moment happened, and you were able to avoid it, which was the best part.
Yeah, it was one of those. I don't know. It was one of those where you kind of back up, get a run, back up, get a run, and kind of time where you can keep your speed and momentum, and kind of predict where they could possibly make contact. I wasn't going to pull out and pass them. I mean, I could have sniffed 3 wide, but I don't think anyone was able to pull that off cleanly.
No, and Dustin Buck tried to, and it cost him quite a bit. Probably 10 laps to go, I think.
Yeah, like you get that run on the third, like 3 wide on the inside, but it's almost like you just get to their left rear and stall out because you can't hold that momentum off the corner.
Yep, exactly. Let's check our point standings real quick here before we see what's going on. I don't know where we were coming into tonight. I kind of lost track.
Yeah, I think I was third. I mean, Team GTD's been doing pretty good. So team-wise, I think we're still all right. Too bad James got taken out in that accident.
Yep, actually tonight you were second coming into tonight.
Okay, shows how close I was looking at it. I mean, we'll see what next week holds. It's gonna be hit or miss because I'm going to Phoenix for the championship final. So I will see if I get back on time Monday.
Ooh, that's gonna be a fun time though.
Yeah, looking forward to it. My favorite driver is in it with Ryan Blaney, so we'll go cheer on the 12.
Dude, I really like Ryan Blaney. The more I watch that guy, the more I like him.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I mean, I was always a Robbie Gordon, Tony Stewart guy, and then I went like a good 10 years without really, once they retired, gravitating to anyone, and then slowly gravitated towards him. So hopefully he gets the second one.
So, just out of curiosity, did you hear what happened with Christopher Bell and William Byron to see which one actually gets into the championship?
Yeah, Byron gets in.
Okay, so they did penalize Bell for doing the Chastain move?
Yeah, they did penalize him. I mean, they sat on pit road for like a half hour. They just decided if you want to see some interesting stuff on Instagram, you can go on there. Bell even said here, he posted a picture with himself and Joe Gibbs and said the controversial, just a couple guys without a bow tie, thinking that they did it to get Chevy in or something. There's always going to be someone unhappy.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Especially at that level. There's a lot on the line for those guys.
Yeah, blonde line, a lot of money.
Yep. All right, buddy. Well, congratulations. Who do you want to give a shout out to tonight?
Team JTD holding it strong up front.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you back.
All right, ciao. See you next time.
Yep, have a good one. All right, that's going to do it for us here from Dover. Crazy finish. Travis Lapenas steals the victory. He knows how to get it done when the money's on the line. We will catch everybody next week, or you can watch me try to crash a car tomorrow night in the rookie mini stock series. We will see you.